Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss Internet Computer and its token ICP, conduct machine learning based price forecast, regression analysis, accumulation strategy, and estimated bull run targets for ICP. None of the content is financial advice. All the content is available on cryptoweeklies.com. The link on the bottom of your screen and in the description. This is a website personally developed by me. Takes into consideration several details for one crypto. Again, ICP is being one example. We have details about top 100 cryptos by market cap. We train our own machine learning based model to provide what is a scenario forecast in different markets, the bull case, the bear case as the base case, and with some standard deviations applied to the base case in case of a euphoria phase. Such details are available. So let's get started with the video. The first thing that to notice is ICP and its price action has been down, but it's coming in at a major support that ICP has held since about June July 2024. So almost 8 to 9 months now from that point in time at around $7. The recent dump did take price of ICP down by about 42% of the last 30 days or the last 24 hours as well. Couple of percentages it's down by last 7 days about 17%. It's still ranked number 36 by market cap, and the current market cap is at around $3.4 billion. In terms of the tokenomics, ICP does not have a max supply as is common with most of the layer 1 blockchains. It definitely has a circulating supply and total supply, which is again almost 80 to 90% of the total supply is in circulation. So if you look between the price view and the market cap view, you are essentially seeing the same charts. That means any growth or any lack of growth, decline in growth that happens in market cap gets reflected back in price. That is a good sign. That means that any impact of token inflation is minimal in terms of price versus market cap growth. This token does have the schedule for unlocks again is available over here. Most of it is already in circulation. You can see going forward, if we look for where we are today, we are again the brighter portion, and it's the gray shaded out portion. We are over here. The next releases are again most of it is already released. So mostly whatever happens is a natural inflation, and no major token unlocks. In terms of what this particular crypto does, it's a layer 1 blockchain, and again, why does it have value? It's because of the ICP token having 3 utilities, such as as a source of cycle, and then yeah, as a staking token in the NNS DAO system, and also playing as a store of value uh, for DeFi and Web3 products. So so this is where ICP comes in. It does have a developer community, as well as is in terms of coin market cap. If you go the AI related cryptos, ICP is ranked number 2 by market cap after Near protocol. So that's where ICP stands. If we take a look at the current price and what it means for ICP in the next 6 months using our machine learning based price model, the directionality of the model is established in this pink line, which is the base case, which is output of our machine learning based model using seasonal ARIMA, LSTM, and XGBoost techniques, trained on price action of ICP since the token launched in 2021 in the midst of bull run. The directionality related model says that the likelihood of price going down with time is higher than price going up with time. That is because ICP has made a series of lower highs and lower lows. Again, although we are at a key support level, if that support is held, the one standard deviation or a non-euphoria bull case for ICP in the next 6 months is captured by this yellow line between $7.70 and roughly speaking $12. If on the other hand there is a euphoria case in the market, the 95 percentile bull case or a 2 standard deviation bull case for ICP, in the like for example what happened between October 2023 till January 2024, that kind of a euphoria case for ICP in the coming weeks could be between $8.60 price and about $33 or $34. If you want to know these forecast in tabular format, again you can see that the week by week these ceilings and the floors do change. The tabular version is available at the bottom of the screen in the same on the same web page. The base case, which is this pink line, is this column in the middle, and by week the price at base case is established. To its left are the 3 standard deviation bear cases, to its right are the 3 standard deviation bull cases, 1, 2 and 3. So you can also check them out at a tabular format. Also looking at the regression based analysis for ICP, this is a polynomial regression function. This pink line tries to establish what could be the fair value of ICP. It's right now the fair value is going down with time. This is a non-linear model. That means in the bearish phase of the market, the fair value goes down with time, and in the bullish phases it goes up with time. Nonetheless, in any case, DCAing below the pink line in a bull market or in the bear market does eventually work in the short term. So that's the purpose of these model. Again, the fair value is coming in at around $6.71. If we look at the 2 standard deviation ceiling for ICP, again in the run that ICP had in March of 2024, the 2 standard deviation ceiling was back then at around roughly speaking $20. Now that 2 standard deviation ceiling has come down to $12, unless there is a shift in the price directionality, and if this series of higher lows eventually or has a double bottom somewhere over here at roughly speaking $7, there could be a change in the market structure. But at this point in time, it looks like ICP is trending down with time. This is just an observation using data and interpretation of that data. None of the things are financial advice or anything against ICP or in recklessly bullish related to ICP. This model, this is a risk-based model based on 20-week moving average and the current price. What are the risks associated with ICP? Again, this model did identify the January top at around, again this model does have a tendency to call the tops early, but again that's why we have a composite of several models at the end of this video. Again, the purpose of this model is more towards identifying the risk level based on what the price is doing with respect to the simple moving average, that is the 20-week simple moving average. The risk is at around 40% at this time. That means potentially 60% reward and 40% risk. If we're looking at price at some of the key risk level per this model, moderate price target for ICP in the short term is between $16 and about $17.50, and the higher end of the target between $17.50 to about $20. So that's the SMA based model. In terms of the polynomial regression based model that we just saw, ICP where we saw that regression fair value, DCAing ICP below this grayed out regression line is not the worst idea. Again, you might run the risk of catching the falling knife in the bear market. Again, one way to avoid this is again only DCA when this regression line has kind of changed its shape from downward bias to somewhere close to an upswing, and DCAing in an upswing below this gray line, for example from June of 2023 till about December of 2024. That's the best time to DCA as an interpretation to the model. Again, between June 2024 till about October November 2024, the similar was the case, that and we had made several videos related to ICP back then, especially during this phase. And again that they were very well received by the community and this phase. Right now the price is getting close to the regression based fair value. Again, if the price does drop or the regression based function gets updated, and again these functions do get updated based on the recent price action to serve their utility to the fullest. Right now, the regression based risk is coming in at about uh, let's say at around 21%. So it's the second best time to DCA if you look at the risk levels, and let's ignore all the uh, elevated risk levels for ICP and only have this hypothesis that only will DCA makes sense when the risk levels are less than 20%. Again, we are very close to that 20% margin or 20% risk level. In terms of per this model, what is moderate target for ICP's price is between $9.23 and about $12 uh, 30 32 cents. That's a shorter term rally target, and again the higher end of that this rally target is at around $14.42. So this is the polynomial regression based valuation. If we look at the time weighted average price, essentially price has been trading below this blue line. If that is if ICP does eventually go above the time weighted average price in the second half of the bull run, that could signal again this entire zone as an accumulation zone, provided ICP does eventually make a new all time high. If not, again this model has not served much of a utility at this point in time. If we take a look at composite price targets for ICP based on risk reward based approach, the SMA risk that we saw is at initially was at 40%. Time weighted average price risk was going to be 0 because the price was below the blue line, and the regression risk at around, roughly speaking, that is the per the DCA model, was at around 20%. Latest price at around $7 with a weighted risk of about 18%, roughly speaking, 1/5 risk, 4/5 reward. Estimated bull run peak for ICP coming in at around $38, representing a reward of about 5.2x from the current price. And with that, I would like to conclude the video by saying that though the estimated bull run peak for ICP is coming in at around $38, uh, the best analytics for looking at any forecast, again first for in terms of the recovery, is this yellow line. If prices do go above $12, that is again without any euphoria in the market or major market recovery. If in the euphoria case, they could see somewhere between $9 and about $32-33. And eventually, if there is a prolonged bull run, again there is still a path for ICP to go to its all time high. So that is a 3 standard deviation bull case ceiling. Again, that path does give some hope, but again we are several spots away from this, or several steps away from that kind of a euphoria blow off top right now. And the most likely path, again per my interpretation, is first this V shape recovery. If that happens, then and if there is a prolonged euphoria, then this orange line till about $33, which is kind of confluent with the estimated bull run target. This is 6 months into the future, but again towards the end of the year, if you draw this line and extend this line somewhere, the price could be somewhere between $60 and $70 at the peak of the bull run with this approach. And with that, hope you enjoy the content. If you did, please give us a subscribe and like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.